What's up guys, Nicholas Veinoglou here, hanging out at Guitar Center today, playing this beautiful new Fender Stratocaster American Performer series. First thing that I notice is how the pickups kind of match the color of the fretboard. It's not as much of a classic Fender color, but it doesn't turn me off, like it actually draws me in. It's more, like I want to say like pastel almost, like deeper creams on the knobs and the hardware and stuff. And this one has the matte finish, which is super cool. Just feels good to touch. Let's check out some of the tones on this bad boy now. I'm gonna start with the neck pickup. It's generally my favorite sound. It's really just throaty and yummy. I'd probably use it more in like a really hard Stevie Ray Vaughan bluesy setting. So yeah, right away, you get that signature Strat sound. The neck pickup's always been that heavy, just screaming lead kind of bell tone almost. It's really, really defined, really clear. Always reminded me of like a vocalist, like someone singing. You can really hear it. Always stands out over the mix. Yeah, the in-between tones, always really big on recordings and stuff for like anything funky. You just get that quacky, almost like wah Donald Duck-esque sound. Yeah, it's a vibe. So that was the middle of the neck, and then we'll do the other one, which is gonna be the bridge and the middle. This has always been a little more brighter, a little more clearly defined. So that's with the humbucker. Let's pop this bad boy out, get a single coil now. So now we're rocking single coil bridge, single coil middle. So that's way brighter, so we'll A-B that real fast. So this is single coil, humbucker. Wow, that's actually really cool. So this one I'd probably use more for a rhythm part. And then if I wanted to just scream some little lead lines in between, I'd hit it down and get the full humbucker sound. This would probably be like one of my primary tone setups. Basically, I would use this push-pull as, almost like a different pickup selector. Cool, so let's go to solo town here on the humbucker. I'm gonna put it in single coil, just get some chord action and then smack that bad boy down and just go to town, see what happens. So this humbucker obviously is a real screamer. I don't even have to do much, it kind of just tells a story for me. And the cool thing I like about it again is when I jump from the single coil to the humbucker sound, it just gives you a little volume boost. Not anything that would get in the way of your playing. And I don't even necessarily know if it's more volume as it is just more body, because you're getting that second pickup in there and it just gives you more vibe to work with. Yeah, I would absolutely add this to my guitar arsenal. It kind of seems like a real sleeper guitar, something I could bring to a session or really any gig. And I could get almost every sound that any artist or producer could really ask for, because the humbucker is what really sells it for me, especially being able to change it to that single coil. If you're doing a country thing, they're like, oh, we want a single coil on the bridge. Just be like, no worries, all done. Or they're like, oh, it's too stratty, we want more of a humbucker sound. Done, what else do you want? That's it. Yeah, I would absolutely use this thing. I find that when people are just starting, they go with like a $200 guitar and they have a bad experience with it and they end up not playing. So I would recommend it for beginners, obviously, because if you start on this, it's kind of like starting and driving a Rolls Royce. I'm a professional musician and I play guitar for a living. I would use this. I would recommend it to all of my friends. Anyone, if you're a producer, if you're using it in the studio, if you're using it live, if you're using it on tour. I mean, I'll let you know how it goes because I'm taking this one home and I'll take it on tour with me. So I'll get back to you guys on that one. All right, guys, that was the Fender American Performer Stratocaster you were just listening to. Go check it out at your local Guitar Center or guitarcenter.com.